Hello, dear viewers. If you would like to save your hard earned money, then please do not skip this. Recently, I traveled on an international flight, and in flight, I purchased some food items. I was asked to produce the credit card. I gave it to the crew member who had been attending me. That was the first time I handed over my credit card because I usually use Apple Pay or other mobile pay options. That was the first time I was handing the physical card over to somebody. We are in the airplane, and moreover, she did everything in front of me. She inserted the card into the machine, asked me to enter the PIN number. The first attempt, it didn't go through. Second attempt, it was okay, and she gave me a receipt saying that thank you. That means the amount has been charged to my credit card. The next day, after my landing at the international destination, I got a message saying almost 250 rupees equivalent amount has been debited from the credit card. I felt something unusual about it, and immediately I locked the card. Later on the same evening, I got another message saying almost 35,000 Indian rupee equivalent amount transaction has been declined. That got declined because I blocked the credit card. Now, I was under the impression that with airlines you can be a little more, comfortable when it comes to use of credit card. But this incident proves otherwise. Why? The lady who served me, she asked me whether I need a copy for the credit card transaction. But I said I do not need it because there isn't much need for it because I am following the statements, and moreover, just another piece of paper. I don't give my credit card to anyone, nor do I tap the credit card for payment. Mostly I use mobile pay apps, which I find more secure in transactions because mobile pay like Samsung Pay or Apple Pay, all these use a dummy number instead of the original credit card number. And the question of finding the real credit card arises only when the credit card transaction has been declined, and that's a process. But in this case, what happened is that I just give the credit card, she billed me. Later on, I just forgot about it. But when I got the message saying that the amount INR 250 something has been debited, then it rang a different bell in me. Why this happened? When you do transactions like this, you might have noticed the copy, the customer copy which you are handed over has your numbers asterisked over or masked over. So you will be under the impression that okay, your credit card number has been masked, and the person who did the transaction also, they might be having a merchant copy that also will be masked. But in some cases it's not like that. The masking of the credit card number in the merchant and the customer copy can be a bank related or a device related thing, because even now in some machines when you make a credit card transaction, if you ask for the merchant copy, that merchant copy you will find sometimes the 16-digit credit card numbers displayed very clearly along with the expiry dates, month and year. But in some other credit card merchant copies taken from other devices, you will find them masked. Maybe you will find only just two sets of digits of the original credit card. That's fine. The modus operandi in which one credit card transaction was attempted and succeeded, and the second one attempted but failed, is that somehow they got the credit card numbers and they used those numbers for transaction in some other country. More interestingly, this happened on a famous online marketplace. I contacted them and I asked them how could somebody else can take my credit card number, add it to their profile and use it for their purposes. That was quite baffling for me, confusing for me. I never knew that this could happen because my credit card is already linked to my profile in that marketplace itself, and in that marketplace somebody else added my credit card and made this purchase. And you might tell, okay, this could have happened from the marketplace itself. No, because that was the first time I ever handed over my credit card to a person. I never handed over this credit card to anyone earlier. Moreover, I change my credit cards. I change the cards often. Whenever I feel like I have done a transaction and this could be something risky in the future, I change the card. I go for a replacement card. Or whenever I do an international travel, when I come back, I try to change the card. I ask for a replacement card. This is the first time I handed over this card to someone, and immediately this fraud happened. And why I suspect that this could be somebody within the airline, or somebody connected to the airline personnel, or somebody who is handling the accounts could have done this. I have a reason. The crew upon landing might have handed over the device for or making the debits happen, because when you are in an airplane, the kind of internet you have is a captive facility, just captive Wi-Fi, if I may say so. So once they land, they have to do the debits for the card purchases, and in that process somebody might have gotten the whole credit card number and attended this fraud. And more interestingly, the profile which was associated with this credit card fraud indicates a name, a crew member of the same airline. That's the reason I suspect that this could have originated from somebody or someone related to that airline. Now, this is a cause for much concern. So, if you are under the impression that in certain high profile or in certain industries, sectors, if you use credit card, that could be safe, then you need to think twice. When I contacted the airline online platform, they said investigations are going on, and I will come back later with the update on this if I get any. Thanks for watching. If you find this video informative or helpful, please do share, comment and subscribe. Just give a thumbs up, that will help a lot. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. Thanks very much.